Hi, I'm Celia Heritage, a professional genealogist, and today I'm going to show you how to order English and Welsh birth, marriage and death certificates online after you've found your entry in the General Register Office Index of Births, Marriages and Deaths. While this short video is primarily intended for my family history e-course students, I hope it's going to be of use for anyone out there looking to order certificates. While you can order certificates via the websites of several commercial genealogy websites such as Ancestry, you need to be a little bit careful because some of these will charge you a hefty fee for the privilege of ordering those certificates via their own website. You can in fact order certificates much more cheaply by using the government's own specially dedicated certificate ordering website. And the address for that is www.gro.gov.uk, and that should be up there for you on the screen now. So we're going to look at this website and go through and look at how to order a certificate. If you look at the screen, you can see from the main menu you've got several options, and the one we're going to be looking at shortly is place an order. But before you do this, the first time you order certificates, you will need to set up an account. But it's very straightforward to do, so I'm not going to go through that now. So to order your certificates, click on the link that says place an order. And this will take you through to the application screen. Now, if you take a quick look at this screen, you can see there's various different types of event for which you can order certificates: birth, adoption, marriage, civil partnership, and then down here there's a section for overseas events as well. And we look in more detail at that in the e-course. The most usual certificates for family historians are going to be birth, marriage and death certificates. So let's look at ordering a birth certificate now. Make sure first of all that you select the right event. When you've got that, click on the relevant radio button. Then scroll down. You need to answer the question, is the GRO, that's the General Register Office Index reference number, known? And because we've already looked at this and there's more details about the GRO index in the e-course, we do know all the details, and it's the best way to go about ordering certificates. So click yes, we know the details. Then we need to fill in the year in which the event took place, which is 1851. And down to the bottom of the page, click submit. This takes you through to the next screen, which is all about that index entry you've found. So you're going to fill in the details as they've been entered in the index. So if you find an entry in the index and you think the surname's been spelt incorrectly in the index, don't be tempted to alter it back to what you think is its correct spelling. You must enter it as it's shown in the index, or else you won't get that certificate back. Now, my great-grandmother's surname was Dillaway, and she was Emily Harriet. I know that from various sources, but in the index she's just Emily H, so I'm putting Emily H. Then I need to scroll down, and the year is already auto-filled there, but I need to select which quarter of that year, because the index at this time was divided into 4 quarters for each year, so make sure you get the right one. In this case it's March. Then I need to fill in further details as shown in the index. That's the district name, that's the registration district, the volume number and the page number. And it's these details which will help the clerk who's going to be making up your certificate point them in the right entry for finding the right certificate there. The registration district in this case is Westminster, and the volume number from the index entry is 1 and the page number is 522. Relatively straightforward, isn't it? Finally, you need to decide which sort of service you require. Currently, as of March 2017, there's a standard certificate service by post, which takes about a week to come back, and it costs £9.25. There's also a priority service, which is a lot more expensive. You'll get your certificate very quickly, but for most of us, a week is fine. This could be changing in the near future, so we may have more choices, but this is as it stands, as I said, of March 2017. So I'm going to select standard certificate by post. I just want 1 copy, and then down to the bottom of the page you can type in a reference number if you want to make one up for yourself, but I don't bother, and then just click submit. This takes you through to your delivery address details, which you've already filled in when you set up your account. And then finally, the last page here is your basket summary. Do check that the details are correct, you haven't made a typo, as that will mean you don't get your certificate. And then finally, when you're sure everything's filled in correctly, click on the checkout button and you can pay by debit or credit card. Now, if you'd like to find out more about tracing your family history and how to research properly, why not take a look at my Family History e-course? And you can find further details about that at www.heritagefamilyhistory.co.uk/e-course.